to show you why 82% of programs fail. Over 8 out of 10 people over the age of 40 who are trying to lose weight, drop fat, and drop inches don't see success, and that ends today. Hey everybody, I'm Brian, founder of FatLossAfter40.com, and I want to make this video for you to show you what we had to do for our patented Fit Over 40 transformation program. So in order to get a patent, for over 12 months, we had to demonstrate and document how we could boost the metabolism of women over the age of 40, to boost the metabolism to burn fat. And we're going to break it down into the 3 things that are going to get you to bridge the gap from where you're at now to where you want to go. So let's talk about 82%. So what that means is that people just aren't addressing the right issue. And the reason that that sucks is because we call it the soul-crushing workout mentality. And what that is, that's just the cardio workouts. That's the people who are doing the HIIT workouts. That is soul crushing because they're trying and working so hard, but just not getting the results that they deserve, and it crushes their soul. And they start to think, you know what? I'm just destined to be overweight. I'm broken. My body's broken. And the truth is, you're not broken. Your body's not broken. The old way of doing fitness is broken. So we're gonna again show you the right way to work out. So for our patented program, we have found that fitness success after 40, and we categorize success as weight loss over a year. So this isn't a quick fix. It isn't some 6-week challenge nonsense. This is for over a year. Came down to 40, 30, 30 ratio of these 3 things done in the right way that got the results that lasted. So let's talk about each of them. So the number one thing, 40% of fitness success after 40 comes down to, survey says, the right workouts. And now this is important, and what I'm saying here is the right workouts is progressive strength training. Now, you don't need to live in a gym. You shouldn't live in a gym, and you shouldn't be doing cardio. All you need is 2 to 3 progressive strength training workouts a week. That'll get you the results that you need. So what does progressive strength training mean? It means that you're doing 1 or 2 exercises per body part. You're staying within the 10 to 20 repetition range. So if the weight is super heavy and you can't do at least 10 repetitions, decrease the weight. But if the weight is very light and you can do 20, 25 repetitions with good form, increase the weight. If you stay within that repetition range, you're going to sculpt, you're going to strengthen, you're going to tone, you're going to get the results that you want. And most importantly, that is going to ignite your sluggish metabolism. That's going to help you to burn more fat, burn more calories, tone more muscle, and that is exactly what we want. So again, focus on the progressive strength training. Cardio, while it burns calories in motion, it doesn't afterwards. So what that means is you could do a spin class or a treadmill session, and what happens, you burn calories while in motion, but after that workout ends, your metabolism slows right back down. And the problem with that is that makes it harder, if not impossible, to lose weight. So if you want to unlock unlimited fat loss, progressive strength training is where it's at. So we found that 40% of fitness success after 40 comes down to the right workouts. Where's the last 60%? That's not even halfway to our finish line. So we still got a little ways to go. So the second 30% of fitness results came down to, survey says, the right foods. And now this sounds simple in theory because we all know you can't out-exercise a bad diet, but what we don't know is that a starvation diet is just as bad. Sometimes I'd rather see somebody eat too much if it's the right way than not enough, because what happens is if you're eating less than 1,200 calories, your body is in a doomed to fail starvation mode, and it is going to cling fat. It is not going to liberate fat at all. So it's the right foods, making sure you're eating the right amount of calories. So for us, we always usually recommend 16, 17, 18, sometimes 2,000 calories a day. You don't want to be at 12,000 calories. I mean, 1,200 calories. That is a miserable way to live. And what happens is, again, that puts you in starvation mode, slows your metabolism down, and makes it nearly impossible to lose weight. So we want to have way over 1,200 calories. Also, we want to focus on prioritizing protein. Carbohydrates are part of the program. Fats are part of the program, but protein is the foundation. Make sure you get at least 100 grams of protein a day. Simple as that. Everything else will fall into place. So that was the 30. So we're at 70%. 40% of fitness success after 40 came from the right workouts. 30% came from the right meal. So we found in our process to get our patent, there was still 30% that we need. We're almost there to be able to consistently get women results over the age of 40, but we knew we were still a little bit shy. So we found the last 30% came to, survey says, done the right way. And this is super important. And I overlooked this at first, but obviously now I realize how important it is, because we change. Our bodies change. We are unique. And when I say the right way, I mean you have to change the workouts and the nutrition based on how you're feeling. Here at our studios, every week we send out a habit tracking where we track their stress levels, we track your sleep, your water intake, your protein. All those things are important, because if you're not following those doing the right habits, the other two things aren't gonna work as well. Like if you are super stressed out, dehydrated, you're not sleeping well, and you come in and we give you the best workout, you're not gonna get the optimal results if you're not doing the other things. So it's that course correct, that constant give and pull of like, okay, are we doing our right habits? If so, we can do a certain kind of workout. Same with diet. If you're not doing the other things, if you're not drinking enough water, then having enough protein isn't going to make as much difference. So again, it is done the right way. And that's the importance of having a coach, a workout partner, a workout buddy, anybody that can help you. Now, if you're on your journey on your own, say you don't have a coach, you don't have our patented program, you don't have a workout partner, that's okay. What I want you to do is just follow the same advice. Say no to the cardio and do the progressive strength training. So again, if you're doing this on your own, join a gym, get some light weights for home, just work on strength training. If you're doing this on your own, make sure you're prioritizing protein. Make sure you get at least 100 grams of protein a day, and you're still making sure that you are getting over 1,200 calories, 100 grams of protein. And last but not least, is done the right way, is we all have trackers. You have your Apple Watch, you have your Apple phone, there's Fitbits, there's ways of seeing, okay, am I getting my 10,000 steps a day? If not, why not? I mean, the feedback loop is immediate nowadays. There's really no excuses. If at the end of the day I have 6,000 steps and my goal is 10, I can come up with a plan or a strategy for tomorrow and say, you know what? I was at 6,000 steps, I need 10. Maybe tomorrow I'll go for a walk during the day at lunch, or I'll go for a walk after work. Something that will kind of add those stress. You can get that immediate feedback. You can see some of these things actually, like the Oura Ring tells you how you're sleeping. We can get this feedback given to you. You don't need a coach. You certainly don't need our patented program, although it helps. But you can do this on your own. So I hope this video helps. I hope the 40-30-30 method helps you to get the results, to get the body that you want, the energy that you need, and the confidence